All right. So I got 2 trees. He said I got 2 trees. Kind of trying to figure out like, yeah, something like, oh snap, look at that. Hold up. That's crazy. So he's so amazed by little stuff. He's like, man. I don't know. That was just amazing to me. I was like, man, you see that? You might not even be able to see that on there. You see that on there? I don't know. I can't tell. Oh yeah, well, you know what? She ghetto fabulous. Nope, you can't really see it. All right, because I drew a light. That's cool. I can always make it darker. I don't know if that's how I want it to be, but I was just drawing some like I don't know. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't really see that. But yeah, you'll see it when I get done. So I want to make another tree. So I feel like this needs like more trees. Like yeah, I should just make this all like just. I don't know. I'm looking. I'm looking. I don't like that part. I don't know. I'm doing too much. I don't like that part. Oh, I see why I don't like that part. Like it like that. Okay. It's like, man, what is that? Like, what is that? That looks tragic. He said, we make this, try to make this a tree, man, because this is supposed to be like the woods or something. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna need more than just one tree here, one tree here. It's gotta be trees. So man, that looks tragic, bro. I don't know like how that looks. Can we save it? this tree sucks, bro. I don't know. You keep saying you could save it. I'm like, man, this tree looking bad. I said, this tree looking bad, bro. He said, we're trying to save the tree. He said, because you know how some of the trees would be like, you'd be like, man, ain't nobody trimming that bad boy up. You know what I'm saying? You know how you go in the parks and some trees you'd be like, man, they don't really look like it's all trimmed up like that. You know what I mean? So I think it turned out all right. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It look like we saved that tree right there. You feel me? That's kind of like one of them tree bushes. You know what I'm saying? You know how the tree be like, it's not a big tree, but then it's like kind of like a bush, but it's a tree. Like it's kind of something like that. But the way that tree went, it's already let me know that consciously, I don't feel like drawing trees for it. Like, it's done for right now. I did two of them that I was really proud of, and then I got one that I saved. That means if I do another one in this energy that I'm in, probably not gonna be able to save this one. It ain't gonna do nothing but mess around and be a bush or something. And I don't want to be in that energy. So, bring back the excitement for myself. Gonna go back to the employees at a restaurant that I was working on, and I said I wanted to make. See, because we got the cook, the assistant manager, the cashier, and then we got the store manager, and then I want to make a female cashier. But like I said, I'm about to redraw all these over because I'm not good at drawing women. So everything I'm drawing, I plan on drawing it probably like 2 more times, and then that's when I'll be able to probably be ready to make it into the graphics for it to become a cartoon. Because I'm doing it all myself. So now we're gonna make a lady for a cashier. And all the faces I draw, boy, they be looking like homeboy look like he be doing the Fight Club with Brad Pitt and them. He like one of the dudes that was doing Fight Club. Like, man, what you be doing? He like, so you know about Fight Club? All right, so let me draw. I'm try to do what my brothers gave me advice on doing, so we try that. It's like want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? You know how people be what they say, clout chasers. Yeah, that's what that is, clout chasers. So ignore the noise in the background if you hear it. That's the clout chasers, bro. AKA nobody. Nobody's. Nobody. All right, so boom. As soon as I said there was nobody's, and then they get quiet. That's them. What kind of legs these is, boy? I don't know. This look like a cool letter K, bro. If I was gonna make a letter K or something, that look cool, man. It's supposed to be a person. This is supposed to be a person. Thank God my life ain't on the line for that to be one, because this is looking tragic right here. I don't know why I'm drawing this person like this. Okay, well, at least I learned a new angle by accident. So I learned how to draw a person at an angle that I never drew before, like this. This is sure not what I was trying to do. This is sure not what I was trying to do. Oh, you know what? This could be the robot. Remember I said I did want to make a robot. This must around be the robot then, because this show ain't no person. He said this show not a person, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is what I'm drawing. It's not whatever it was I was trying to draw. But what I like about it is I'm able to. I got it at an angle. Like I'm able to draw that angle. It look like he's telling somebody stop. So you know, it's like it's cool. I'm learning the angles on this. I don't know what the what. I don't know what this supposed to be. You're gonna mess around and be nothing. But it's cool to work on the angles. I don't know what this supposed to be. All right, so this is a doodle. He said this is a nothing. This could be you know what? This is a wet floor sign. There you go. I mess around and hey, this will mess around being a wet floor sign, bro. I mess around and make that into hey, that could be the robot, man. See, I'm mess trying to get the industry idea, man, because you know they always stealing stuff from me. It'll mess trying to be the robot for the restaurant, and then if the floor wet, it'll say it on his chest, wet floor, and he'll just stand there. You feel me? Then when the trash need to get taken out, it'll say trash removal, and then it'll be by the trash can. So yeah, this the robot, bro. Whatever it's doing, it'll say it on his chest and on his back. So whenever it pop up in a cartoon, it'll be doing something, and then it'll be saying whatever it's doing on his chest or his back. So there you go. Because I did want to have a robot. I also said that, and I didn't know how it was gonna look. So it's got like a shark face with it. It's something different, bro. It definitely make you look. Robot rough draft, man. You can put that down. Robot draft. All right, so let me try to draw a girl like I normally do, because that stick figure thing wasn't working. Because they got chest, and I gotta draw chest. But I be trying not to draw it like no weird ways. That's like the closest way I drew a chest, because like it's a girl. So I was like, I drew it like that. But I don't really want to draw it like that for the next one, because she's supposed to have a shirt. So I gotta come under it. But I'm like, man, I never was drawing stuff like that, man. So trying not to draw it wrong. Because I think women look beautiful. So I usually be disappointed when I draw. Because I'd be like, they look better than that. But hey, I'm doing what I can. I'm going to have a good storyline. It's going to be good dialogue. And my life, I got scars and everything on me in real life. So it's going to be some real life lifing. So things going to happen. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to have good dialogue. And then I'm a high conscious person. So they're going to have things that they're going to be saying that's going to be worth listening to. Otherwise, it ain't going to make it in the episode. Because I'd rather not make an episode than to make one that I am disappointed in. I'm just that kind of person. I mean, hey, ain't nobody donated no money to my Cash App while I was on here right now. So obviously, I'm not going to have a nervous breakdown if I don't have a certain amount of money. So with that being said, if the things that I do ain't up to the quality of what I want it to be, I just won't put it out till it is. Because I take quality over quantity any day of the week. Cause see, I always draw a guy's chest, and guy's chest is like this, you know what I mean? Cause you got like, and then the girl's chest is like that, but it's like more round, but I don't know. I just be like, when I draw a guy's chest, it's like he doesn't have a shirt on. And then when I draw a girl's chest, I'm like, I want her to look like she has a shirt on. So I don't really know what to do. So once I figure out how to do the chest part on her, it'll be cool. See, like I don't like that, bro. I don't. All right, let me see if I can draw a girl without chest. Like, can I? Would it still look like a girl? Let's see. Maybe she doesn't have to have the line in her chest. Cause see, these guys ain't got no chest muscles. Look, I got this dude right here, no chest. He got no chest, and then he got a chest. So I'm gonna try to draw a girl and then do her like that, no chest, and just see if I can make the features and her hair and stuff to make it be good enough for you to know it's a girl. And if I can do that, I'll be so much more happy with myself. Oh, and that woman neck gotta be like this. Hold on, I think I learned how to do their neck now. Hold on, I think I might have figured out what make it look like a girl neck. I know, man. It's taking everything in my soul not to smash that fly, man. I'm like, dude, I got the window open in the room. You know there ain't no screen in the window. So it's like, hopefully you fly out. Because when I get tired of it and I decide to hunt it, it's not going to make it. Because I'm a Leo. And if I'm hunting something, it's getting got. I don't know, that hand looking terrible, bro. Hold up. And that's why a real artist should do that. That's why I stepped my game up, bro, because a real artist would have been did that. Probably have my problem. All right, I think I got her looking like she's a little too wide down there, but I was debating on making it a skirt, but I'm like supposed to be a work uniform, so why would she wear a skirt? I was like, oh yeah, right, I'm tripping. He's like, I'm trying to make it a skirt so it look like a girl, cause this looking like a I don't know, man. It look like a man body right there, man. It looking like a man body, or it's looking like her back and not her front. That might be what it is. Looking like her back and not her front. Bro. Matter of fact, we're gonna make that her back. But the point is, I got to do that on purpose. Drawing it by accident stuff ain't gonna make it. You gotta do that on purpose. But like I said, it's the rough draft. All right, so look, I think that's looking more like a girl right there on the back. You feel me? I like the back. I have to practice these drawings when charging my phone and stuff up, man, because I know it's gonna mess up that much, but it's all right. But you know what? To make the animation, I do gotta have it front and back like that. All right, I'm learning as I'm going. So I got my man with a belt. Woman probably wear a belt too, right? She just had like some kind of swag to her belt, though. You feel me? Ain't gonna be no regular belt. Dang, I messed that up. But you know, some people think like, oh, somebody said they're spiritual. They said they're the big chief. They're gonna be conceited. They think they're perfect. So it's like I do this stuff on live, so that way, you know, it's like players. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect, dog. But with enough practice, some people might think you were. I don't know, man. It look like he broke his. She look like she broke her leg, man. That look like that hurt, bro. I don't like how that foot look. Must be angled up too high. Yeah, I'm terrible at geometry, by the way. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I was like, man, when in the hell am I gonna need to know that? Then I played a game called pool, and I was like, damn. Sure wish I paid attention to these acute, obtuse, and right angles a little better. Sure needed to know how to do that in this pool game. But you know how it go. Another beer, I'm gonna shoot better. Yeah, man, I'm not liking his foot. I don't really know what to do with it, but it looked like I broke their legs. He said I look like I broke her legs, man. It look like I broke her legs, bro. Let me just try to redo that. I must need to angle them out better. Got her too straight and narrow. They do got hips. Oh yeah, that's right. Women got hips and shit. I don't be drawing that. Man, I gave her some huge feet, bro. Hold up, man. I got her out with some clown shoes on, boy. All right, let's see how that look now. This robot is gonna be wild, bro. This gonna end up being funny, bro. And then I ain't gonna lie, that turned out alright. That's turning out alright. I have a hard time drawing women. She probably need a longer back. Probably what I need to do with that. Dang. I need a longer back. Robot, boom, boom. Let's see how that hair look. She working, so it must have to be in a ponytail or something. But like I said, I had to draw that better. But these are just the rough drafts, so I don't want to beat myself up too bad about that. Like, dang. Know some big people that draw so good. I'm like, yeah, that's better. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 girls, 3 dudes. Like, I need to draw her face better, which I know I'm gonna draw her face better. I need to draw her body better. I need to draw all these characters better though. That's why it's a rough draft. Oh yeah, see right here, I already had written. Said robot clean floors, you feel me? So that's the robot. Hey, look, save myself. All right, let me check on my food I got in there so I don't burn it up. Ugh. Oh yeah, on my videos, if you see that ball, I got me in here doing this stuff with my hands, and I got a ball that I drew. I drew this ball right here on one of my lives, and that's the ball that I made light up when I go like this and boom. Because the whole point of me doing that was I made the ball to show that I can make a picture light up and move forward. If I can make the ball light up and then move forward, That right there is gonna let you know that I could have this person standing there, and then I could have them move forward. So that's why I'm able to do the cartoon, because I know how to make the pictures move. But it's a whole process. Because, like I said, I'll be 41 next month. And you know, if you're around my age, they had a thing where you could take the paper like this and you just flip through it like this. And then the pictures will start moving and they'll be moving throughout the paper. And that was off of them doing that with the paper like this. And then the pictures will move. So with technology, you have to do something different to make them move. But that's how you know the Most High God is consciousness, the Most High God consciousness, because consciousness is the awareness. And if you didn't have the consciousness to know that you could draw a picture, and then if you drew that picture over and over and over again, and you just moved it along the way, when you flip through, that picture would move. If you got the consciousness, then you will know that. Like, it's an awareness, but it's so many things to be aware of. Like, what is a feather made out of? Somebody knows, but I don't know. But the point is, if you're conscious of it, then you'll know it. But if you're not conscious of it, then you don't know it. Anybody who can do something on purpose and on command, they're conscious of what they're doing. That's how that goes. So I'm conscious of what I'm doing, so I know how to make the pictures move, and then I do the editing and the graphic designs, because I designed this on my live, the Ascended Consciousness Connection. I designed all this. I designed this. I designed that. Oh yeah, shit. So I designed all that. So, and then on my, if you look at my videos on the Ascended Consciousness Connection, the hand moves. I had the hand moving like this. So that right there shows you I know how to make the pictures move, because I made the hands move. So appreciate all the likes. And I was on earlier, like 10 something in the morning, and then that's when I drew these. That's when I drew these two trees. Because I didn't have clout chasers trying to make noise in the background and stuff to try to act like they're in the house with me, because they're not. I'm in here by myself. I had these fake people try to act like, hey, people are different, bro. There's a lot of low conscious beings out here, bro. Because society was never pushing for people to become more intelligent. They're pushing people to just make money, not even from creating your jobs. They was just telling people, work another job, get 2 pointless jobs, and then you got and then do something strange for a piece of change, and then you gonna have money and you gonna have stuff. And long as you got money and stuff, then you're doing all right. Long as you look the way we want to look and you do things that we're doing when we're doing it, you're accepted. So it's been like that for like probably like it probably had that going on since I was probably like, because they always was pushing that agenda. But the internet and stuff really got to pop in like 2000. Because, you know, when they're talking about Y2K and everything shutting down, that made everybody really focus on the internet. And then when it didn't shut down, everybody was like, oh, they were so grateful for it. Like, it was like everything. Because they was like, we might lose it. So they locked them in on that with the Y2K stunt for the 2000. Ever since then, they just been about, they want people to be clones and not individuals. They want them to be clones and not individuals. Individuals think for themselves. Individuals move in a way that's unique. Individuals end up being creators. Individuals end up being confident people when they choose to be an individual. So they got people to be a part of the herd instead of just being a part of life. And if you know anything about the wild, the herd is what get hunted. What they say, sheep to the slaughter. So they wanted people to be sheep, or they want them to be a part of the herd. So either you're going to be a sheep or a part of the herd is what society wants. The sheep are the ones that don't do too much, say little, and pretend everything's okay. The people in the herd are the ones that find themselves standing outside a Foot Locker for 2 hours waiting on some shoes from somebody who retired 20 years ago. Because the people in the herd, a herd can cause a stampede. If you know anything about animals. If you've seen The Lion King, they said stampede. When Mufasa was trying to save Simba, it was a stampede. A stampede ain't nothing but the herd. When they running in panic instead of walking in calmness. So the herd is the people that be inside stores, like waiting for shoes, waiting for the next watch to come out, and then they end up arguing and fight each other in line. That's the people that's a part of the herd. The sheep is the people that is nonchalant, act like everything's okay, get in where they fit in, right? Or don't even get in. Just be there. The sheep is the ones that accept less. They accept less and expect nothing. That's the sheep. The herd, they're kind of the ones that are like mentally entitled and sporadic. They really like the sheep. The herd is like the sheep, except the herd is like the ones that be more aggressive. They like more aggressive. Because if you think about it, sheep move like a herd, but they calm. The herd ends up causing a stampede because they panic. When a sheep panic, it freezes. When the herd panic, they stampede it. There you go. So yeah, I'm about to eat, put myself on charge, take a break, and I'll be getting on live and a lot more. So I'll be on live again. Maybe later today. If not, for sure tomorrow. I'll post daily tarot readings. I do that for the Consciousness Collective. We do that every day, posting readings. And then we going live. So yeah. Cause I want to read some more stuff about, I want to look at my stuff. So yeah. I might even do some Reiki healing, you know what I'm saying? I might even do some Reiki healing for y'all, you know what I mean? Yeah, that part. So yeah. Appreciate everybody that liked the content. Appreciate everybody that checked out the live. Seeing some positive energy. from me to you. I know you felt it. It's always timeless. Anytime you watch it, it'll be sent. That's that positive energy from me to you right there. So you felt it. That's that Reiki healing. I do this about that life. So take this message as it resonates. And it's been real. Because I was living. And I was on live while I was living. So I was living on live while I was living. And the Big Chief has spoken. On the Ascended Consciousness Connection, where we spiritually conscious. Ooh, what? Ashe.